So, while we wait for anybody to arrive that might be arriving, guess where we are?
There sure is a lot to see here.
Yep. Turns out to upgrade my armor as much as possible, I need a little bit more money. We usually don't get witches this early. Plus I got some new moves, as you can see. So I kinda wanna get a feel for them before we fight the Valkyrie. Like that one. I'm thinking that's a good Valkyrie move. I don't think my R2's working. It's not. That's not good. Hold up. It's not working. I suspected this a second ago, but here, hold on, let me yeah, my R2's not working. Like, at all. I don't know what to do. Yeah, punching it is not gonna work. Well, shit, after all this setup, looks like we're not even gonna play. And this is the only controller I have. If I really press it down, I have to like really press it though. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I mean, it means I'm fucked, is what it means. Wonder if that's why I was losing last night. I mean, maybe yeah, I can still use it, but I gotta really hold it down. Like hard. Let me just, maybe if I work it, like, I don't know. Shit's bugging me out though. There we go, it seems to be working a little bit better now. I think it was stuck for a second. It's still stuck. I gotta really press hard. Damn, I gotta go get a new controller. There's only like one part of the button that responds. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to get through it. It's on the frets. I definitely have to go get a new controller tomorrow. So we're going into this battle with an impairment. Yay. That sucks too, because it's one of my runic attacks. So when you really need that runic attack to go off, you know. It's gonna be interesting. I think, you know, like, fighting her for the past 2 nights is what broke their controller. Because, like, fighting her is that intense. It's fucked up too, because I was just at GameStop when I got Assassin's Creed and Monster Hunter World the other day, and like, it was 20 bucks for a controller, and I thought about just getting one, but I never play with another person here. You know, I play with people online, but I should have just bought one. I mean, 20 bucks, that's pretty good. It's on easy so we can get the money quick. But this is just to finish upgrading my armor. One good run should get us what we need. Yeah, see, it will work. You gotta really press it. Worked that time. Actually, I think that was my one. Well, I gotta get my rage meter to go up anyway. So it's like 2 birds with 1 stone. Because I want to go into the Valkyrie fight with a full rage meter. Just to have that little advantage, you know? I will forever know God of War is the game that broke my controller. The good news is we don't need a lot. Hey, I have a viewer. Yeah, so I just found out that my R2 is kind of shoddy right now. I must have messed it up when I was fighting her last night. So it's going to be a handicap battle. I mean, it will work. I gotta really press it or just hit it at the right angle. So it's not going to work every time.
Reverend to your right, brother.
Oh. I hope that doesn't happen with the Valkyrie. Maybe that attack is not for me. I'm testing out some new attacks too. That's a Valkyrie killer. Kratos, tell him how you really feel. He's like, okay. Well, at least the R1 works perfectly. Bye-bye. Oh, it sucks too, because to do the Executioner's Cleave, you gotta hold R2. It still works. That might be how I broke it. Just holding that so hard to get that Executioner's Cleave. Maybe one day I pressed too hard. Are you still alive? You are the most annoying bad guy. He like poses no threat, but he won't go away. So this is enough to upgrade 1 piece of my clothing. But you only get more. I think if you clear the whole circle you get 10,000, which is enough to do my whole outfit. Because I mean, why not go in as fully upgraded as possible, you know? And I did realize I was wasting time trying to get my axe to 6. It was already to 6. And that's... I was on forums and shit trying to find out, like, why didn't it show up? Why didn't the item show up? I must have just been really tired and upgraded my axe fully and not even thought twice about it. Which is cool, but it's also kind of a bummer because it means that I was fully upgraded when I fought her. So when I lost fair and square, you know. Well, I mean, my weapons were fully upgraded, my suit is not. That's what we're doing right now. I don't know, man, that attack, if it wouldn't kill that guy, what's it gonna do against a Valkyrie? Might need to switch that one out. Love that one though. Basically the same fucking move. Nice. Hopefully that'll take us out to 20. It's only gonna take a second to get enough to upgrade my whole outfit. They don't expect you to make it all the way around the circle. But my outfit's to keep this kind of shit from killing me. Except for the chest piece, I think that's something else. Maybe it's more wrists. No, everything seems to be legit. If I could open this one, then that's some money right there. Right there. Damn it, I suck at sports. It's that whole hand-eye coordination thing. Gotcha. Don't do that fancy shit, Kratos. Kratos! Kratos! He's like a kid with fucking ADD. Kratos. Chill. Nice. Dude, come on, none of that. Okay, now just get the easy one. You kind of failed, but you succeeded by fool's luck. Yeah, that's where that whole luck one. See, that was 1,000 right there. I'm glad I waited and didn't just open that one immediately. See, the only time the redneck comes out in my voice is when I say there. Oh, don't wonder. You know, rappers don't help because they just overemphasize the R. And like right there. Anybody that survived the Nelly years understands where I'm coming from. Yeah, I really don't have time for that. I can easily see myself dying. I'm not from death, but from the clock. Dude, what's with all these people just like, fuck off. It's not even their fault. They're like, do you realize how seldomly anybody ever comes to visit? We're just happy to see you. They're like, honestly, nobody ever made it this far. I'm like, poison mist? They're like, poison mist.
Which way?
I guess this way. We have a pretty good amount right now. And we might have some already too that'll combine with that. Let's see what we can do.
Let's get started then.
Okay, so I can upgrade. Well, that I just don't have the shit for. And I can live with that. I can upgrade that.
Fine piece of work, if I say so.
You made it.
Myself.
See? Just a little too broke.
Travel safe, you two.
At least we only have to do that, and then I'm not even gonna get the stuff I need for the chest piece. Like, I'm not even hoping to. And plus, by the end of this, my rage meter will be full. So we'll be as capable as anybody with a broken or too broken. It still works if you want it to. You just have to really tap your heels together and go, I believe. I believe. Man, that was satisfying. Like, you don't want to do some shit like that and they don't die. You know? And you just feel like an idiot. They're still standing there and they're like, oh. I had to scratch my back, you got it for me, thank you. I'm glad it's not the O button that won't work, because that is a very important button, isn't it? want to be like, see what I did there, but then I really would rather you don't see what I did there. It's just because nothing happened. I don't like you guys. You're always spitting at me and then crawling away. See? Pesticide. Should be my wrestler name. Oh, no, no, no. Kratos, Kratos, Kratos. No, Kratos. We're building that up for the Valkyrie. He's like, but I want to run. I'm like, no, Kratos. I'm raising him as he's raising him. Weird. I'm raising him as he's raising him, as the kid is kind of like an analogy for the game player, and so Kratos is raising you. Assuming most people play this when they're a teenager. I mean, we only need 2,000. We'll get that pretty quick. Especially if I open this box right. Well, it's easier this time. Way easier. Balls. Way easier or not, I can still find a way to miss. That's like 1,000 right there, right? Ah, it really does go up with time. That's not a myth. Because that time we only got 600, last time we got 1,000. And I waited for a while to open it. Aha. So maybe just open the small ones and leave the big ones, and then come back and open the big ones. I mean, like, kill everybody, you know. But just feed off the small chests and then go back and collect all the big chests. I feel like you'd miss a few. Because that seems to happen to me. Like sometimes you just gotta... Oh, damn it! Kratos! Fat boy! Fat... I'm punching you, but I'm mad at myself. Stop! You're building that up for the Valkyrie. It's just if you ever so gently tap in on both the analog sticks. He goes full Kratos. Damn it, he did it again. I'm trying to do an execution, which is just one analog stick, but use the left analog stick to steer yourself. And there goes all our rage meter. Kratos, Kratos, Kratos. Maybe just don't execute anybody. How's that? No, I know you wanna. Alright, maybe just gently. I said gently. That is not gentle. Kratos, Kratos, Kratos. I'm gonna introduce you to Adam Sandler and he'll teach you GOW4. Now you hear it too. He has such a distinct voice, you can hear Kratos saying it. GOW4. This is my best Kratos imitation, leave me alone. The guy's got some bass, okay? If Kratos became a rapper, like, everybody would... It'd be over. It'd be over. Because he's like, no, I will kill you. Like, I don't have a gun. What the fuck's a gun? I have an axe and some blades tied to my arms with chains. The fuck's Kevlar? I got this shield. It's blocked an attack from everybody you've ever believed in. He got that deep ass voice. He'd kill it. He'd kill it. He'd just be very dry. It'd be like listening to Zero or something. Not to say Zero's dry, just saying you don't hear Zero crack a joke, and if he does crack a joke, you don't laugh because it's Zero. He's like, the fuck you laughing at? You know, like, he's one of the kind of guys, he'll crack a joke, and then if you laugh at it, he'll be like, he'll call you out. Be like, you think I'm funny? Do I look funny to you? That's what it's like listening to Zero rap. It's like hanging out with Al Pacino when he's like lit. Oh wait, no, I wasn't even thinking Al Pacino, was I? I was thinking that other guy from one of those mafia movies. You know, the short one. Joe Pesci. Thank you. You were so helpful. But no, Joe Pesci is the reference. Okay. Building up that rage. What are we not gonna do? Press in on both analog sticks. That's right. Never had a problem with accidentally raging. And all of a sudden he's Chris Benoit or some shit. He's like, you looked at me wrong, rage meter. Get him, kid. I'm playing sloppily because I'm trying so hard not to accidentally rage. No. We've had a full rage meter like twice. I keep fucking it up. I want to go into the Valkyrie with every advantage. Didn't come out quite the way I meant it, but like I don't want there to be one thing stopping me from defeating her.
I don't know what we're still doing.
Right. The shit used to be a little intimidating, but you have to really fuck up for it to kill you. Why does everything look so badly pixelated? See, like, it's all blocky and shit. Is that y'all's idea of fog? Game developers are like, yes. They're like, you try and make it fog. Fuck. It's not the easiest thing to make. Who would have thought? Ah ha ha. Yes! Every time is like the first time. Really never get tired of killing those guys. Well, we have enough. I'm just kind of hoping against hope that we also get the items we need to upgrade the chest piece. Because it's all associated to this part of the game, so there's a high chance we will, or have already. It's not like shit I've never got, it's just stuff where I have like 8 and I need 12. So there's reason to feel a little hope. We're kid, I'm gonna tell it to you plain, we're lost. But I don't have a good follow-up, we're lost. We're just lost. Can we pretend I said something very optimistic and hopeful after that? Alright, I am balling on a budget. The title of my book that'll be coming out one day. When I can afford free speech. Zing. I got jokes, son. Actually, that wasn't very funny. We should really write more letters to our senator about that. Alright, one more. On second thought, $7,754 is, okay. Let's go home. And by home, I mean let's go fight a Valkyrie that's gonna send us home. In a body bag. Unless we win. Which is a thing they say is possible. Apparently some guy someplace said it can't be done, so we're gonna do it.
What speaks
Upgrade
to you?
me. Can you? I didn't think so. See, I'm off by like one. Okay, I'm more than one. And actually one itself. I still haven't found that shit. But I can upgrade this. Alright, man, we're ready. We're Valkyrie proof. I hope. It keeps annoying me about that. I'm never gonna upgrade that. It's like so. If I were to do that, I don't care if they get weakness. I feel weakness. Somebody give me a taco. But I mean, moderate activation chance. I'm never gonna do an executioner's cleave to a Valkyrie. By the time I even get halfway through it, she'll already be on the other side of the room and shit. She'll be looking at me rolling her eyes like, were you really gonna do executioner cleave?
Hi, mate.
Hi.
Come back anytime.
Sorry, you caught me talking to myself. I mean, talking to you. Let's go. You just give me permission to talk to myself. It's a match made in heaven. It's like, with most people it's weird, with me it's an art form. It's like interpretive dance and shit. Alright, so we're gonna go fight the Valkyrie now. I am as upgraded as I can be within the realm of patience.
There sure is a lot to see here.
I mean, I am pretty fucking OP right now. I'm not as perfect as I could be. I never got the chest piece fully upgraded. And fuck, before I even forget, let me pardon my English, but before I forget, let me get rid of this. That move sucks as bad as I was thinking it probably would. And go back to the river knives. That's still my baby. You'll always be my baby. Yeah, I did that. This one's all like, hey, look at my dick, bro.
Streamer, I always drop in streams to see my fellow streamers and support them.
Thank you. If you drop your channel in the comments after the stream's over, so the comments sticks. Well, actually, you could do it now. I can go back and watch it and see it. But like, drop your channel in, and I'll make sure I go back and, you know, I'll make that one of my daily things I do. Swing by. I'm just trying to figure out which wave. That's always gonna be my favorite. This one does more damage, that one does more burn, but how are you gonna burn a Valkyrie? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's really tough. Because this one is satisfying. Like farting. Or having your first glass of water or something. It just makes me happy. But this one's more effective. God, why do you have to make me do this? I mean, do you want to hit her once, or do you want to hit her like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times? Because 8 times sounds way better than 1 time, no matter how cool it is.
It won't allow to drop link.
It won't allow the drop? Oh, try putting a space, like extend like a bunch of spaces between the name maybe. People do that when they can't put their email address and dating site profiles, so they'll just put like really big spacing between the letters and just hope you figure it out yourself. Those are the people I avoid, but it is a way around firewalls. So we are going home. I'm pumped, but I'm pumped with caution, because know, an hour in streaming is actually 4 hours in real life. And that episode I did last night, that was 4 hours. It felt like an hour of failing against her. But when I went back, I was like, damn, how'd I fail for 4 hours? And the funny thing is, I fought her just as a joke right out the gate and almost killed her.
I wish Mom were here.
Her problem is that she makes me choke. Like, she defeats me in my mind. You know, like, if you defeat them in their mind, the body will follow. She psychs me out, you know? It's like, just knowing her health bar is 4 times the normal health bar, I'm like... Like, I'm like, I played all the Souls games and shit, Bloodborne, and I swear she's like, she intimidates me. It's the funniest thing, too. She's the one person that would count as a Souls villain. And I bet anybody that likes Souls games is gonna be like, actually, the fucked up thing is she'd be a really good Bloodborne, Dark Souls, any of that. She's OP as fuck. She has at least 15 moves. Like, at least 12 moves. We'll say 12. Because, like, she has everybody's moves and most people have 3 moves each. And then she has her own move, I think. And I'm about to get my ass handed to me or I'm about to kill a god. So, either way, I need a cigarette as we do this. Hold on. What's the first person other than the main bad guy that I feel like is a threat? Except the first time I felt the Valkyries. At that point I was like, oh my god, how am I gonna get through 9 of these? We changed our moves out. Okay. Ugh. Are we really about to do this shit? Yeah, I just wanna know something. Yeah, let me go through my move real quick, because I did switch my moves. I'm good with that one. It's actually... I was worried I would miss a lot, but I miss less when it's R1 than R2. Like with R2, I play with my middle finger. People have been using their index finger their whole life, you know? I'm a little quicker.
I wish Mom were here.
Alright. Stick on it. Have the wolves attack her when I do that. Would be my thought. Triangle will automatically switch your weapons. Only one way. Of course that one. You can't miss with that one. It's perfect for Valkyries, but I don't really lock onto them that well. Alright. Here we go. And the kid has extra sharpshooter, so you can hit her really hard. But she gets more damage when she's in the air. I'm having a problem with R2 not working. I thought you were over there. Nice. That was smooth. That was smooth. Got it that time, didn't I? Yeah, I can do that shit too. Yeah. Ooh, run. It's like we're gonna do something about this, right? Hold on, I'm gnawed through my cigarette. I have like little bits of button. Alright, really? Alright, there's still the health. You only get a little bit. Seems like I fixed R2 with just sheer need. Collect that health. Matter of fact, we want to win or lose. If we want to win, get my wits about me. Because my brain's like a bicycle chain. And if you get going too crazy, it'll just fall right the fuck off. So, in which case, that's good. Not traditional sense of falling off. Just a blackout. Damn it. Alright, well I knew that time we wouldn't make it. Because I have to get my wits in. Like, I'm smoking a cigarette at the door. It's a lot different than sitting 1 foot from the TV. So what can we take from that? Oh well, I should have bought Berserk Stone in my opinion. But
That was close though.
it was a good first try. But I'm still not feeling like I'm getting what I need to out of my weapon attacks. So I think I need to switch one thing. I have no problem with that one, but it doesn't seem to do a lot. Whereas that one will continually do a lot if you continually land it. I hate that one though, because once you start it, you can't run away. Like, you're stuck. Like, your feet are concreted to the ground. So if they swoop right past it and come in for an attack, you're just fucked. Let's just try it. I love that that's how it starts. You know, like an unfair advantage from the get-go. But it doesn't actually take any health away, so it's just for a show. Which I love even more, because if it actually took health away, that would be the biggest bullshit on the planet. If anything, it should raise your rage meter. Yeah, that's why I hate that move. Every time I use that move, that shit happens to me. Yeah, I totally got the button working again. It's working like a charm now. That move, though, might be the bane of... Even that one, like, I was pretty fairly sort of close to you. Pretty fairly sort of. Can you fucking not... Hey! Fuck you! Alright. So, if I let her kill me, I can start over and get a better run.
Have you considered a tactical retreat?
There's no such thing. Kratos doesn't know what retreat is. But he does know how to die. Alright, this time we're gonna get it. I'm so used to coming back with the Wolverine Berserk Rage. Cause like, if you do health, you only get half your health bar back. But if you do Berserk, you get 100% of your Berserk meter back. And every time you pretty much every 25% of that, you're gonna knock a health out of them, or like at least 2 health out of them, if you're, you know, consistent. So I mean, you can get your health. It's just getting to that health afterwards. Because I think you can pick things up when you're in rage meter, but I wouldn't promise you can. See, that time I kind of got it. I still just really don't like that move. I want to so badly. Do that thing you do. No, not that. That other thing you do. Not that, but... Take it. Wolves? Maybe? Any minute, that would be an awesome option. What a waste. Wolves, please. They're like, I'll hit you till you see wolves. How's that? Come on, it won't press. Now R2 doesn't want to work again. See, that's the fucked up thing about having cooldown periods, is you can't tell if you already have a fucked up controller. You're like, is my controller broken, or can I legitimately not do that yet? That was an R2 attack. But I still can't do my R2 on the Blades of Chaos. I haven't had it one time this whole game that I was able to do it. I mean, not game, but this whole fight, you know? I hate how he can hurt you from anywhere with that, and I really don't know what you can do to stop it. I don't think you can. Shut up, you. Sorry to be this way, but yelling behind you all the time isn't always helping. It's just frustrating. With one of my moves, R2 will work. With one of my weapons, R2 will work, but with the other weapon, R2 won't work. Which means I'm like down a move that I could be possibly doing. R1? That's R1. Oh, this time it worked. Kinda. I guess you have to land it. Please don't. Oh, now the wolves. Well, you know what? They're later than ever. They felt so bad they gave me 2 of them. I'll take it. You know what? I forgive you. I shouldn't have been able to do it that soon. Is what he said. No, we are not coming back from this, right? Like, death is death. So let's make sure she feels it. Because we're so fucked. Alright. So I'm gonna go sell the, real quick, I'm gonna go sell that resurrection stone because I am just not feeling coming back with a little bit more health when what you really need is to kill him just a little bit more. It's just not worth it. People swear up and down that that's the one you want, and I've never liked it. And I've really tried not to use it at all. There's a reason it's only 1,000 and the other one's 5,000. I just thought maybe it would give us an edge, but I feel like it actually kind of took an edge away. And can we please get rid of that lightning rod move? That shit sucks. You have to feel cool when you do the move. That really pumps you up, you know? If you think it's a stupid ass move, you're not really gonna be feeling yourself. You gotta feel yourself if you want to kill Valkyrie Queen. You have to be like, I'm too sexy for the shirt. Like, seriously though, you have to be in it. So, no. Sell that piece of shit.
I'm sure that'll come in handy.
I'm sure.
Be seeing ya.
Wait, no.
Let's get to it.
We're not done here. I know I can kill her with this. Because that's how I've played the game, so I'm used to it.
If you're not in a hurry,
It's like, yeah, you don't get a health boost, but you get to come back with a full rage meter, and if you beat the fuck out of them, they'll be dropping health left and right. But it's on you. They start dodging your ass. I mean, rightfully so. Would you... If somebody's like raging out, would you not be like, I will talk to you in 5 minutes? Wait, alright, one thing though. That's every 44... No, that's actually way better than I thought it was. It's only 30 seconds. But that one is every 22 seconds and it can stop her in her tracks, and that's what they suggest using. But all it does is blind her. And honestly, dude, like, I'm sorry, but
Have you tried the Infinity Gauntlet setup?
I need this one. That's the only move that makes me happy as a person. I'll never get tired of that move. Ever, ever, ever. I never have. Every time it's like, oh, it's perfection. Alright. And then maybe I need to switch the kid from really good archer to, hey, heal me because I'm dying. That's what he was set on. I hate to get rid of this one though, because it does particular damage if they're in the air, and this guy's like, gal is like always in the air. Like 24/7 they're in the air. But that one, he's like pretty much the perfect medic. He just won't be as effective as an archer. Alright, sorry for the delay. I know I can kill her. I don't even need all this fancy shit. I just need to want to. That's why I always fight somebody better when I first sit down. Because after time you get tired, you get fatigued, you start doubting yourself, you know? Or in my situation, you break your controller. I knew something was wrong too when I was setting up my video, because it's R2 to go back and pick another thing to type. Like, if you're in the video title and you want to go to video description, you just hit R2, it'll close that out. Now I'd hit R2 and nothing would happen. And I was like, okay, I'm sure it's no big deal. Let's test it. With no weapon. That way we're not wasting anything. Alright, that was an R2 attack, so whatever's wrong with it, I think I've fixed it. It was stuck. But it's better now. Okay. I wish I could listen to Sick by Slipknot. With like, I should have like 2 earpieces in. Oh, dude. Yeah, why not? It's my fucking stream. I want to do it. Like, dude, if you let me listen to Sick by Slipknot and with my headphones in, you won't hear it, you know? But I'll hear it. Like, I will shred this bitch. That's like my ultimate, like, oh my god, I feel so angry, but it feels so good song. It's like, I can't even listen to it because it's like too hardcore for me. Like, I mean, not too hardcore, but it makes me intense, and it makes me more intense than I'm comfortable with in normal situations, where I don't need to be like super fucking intense. Alright. Yeah, dude, we'll get her dead real quick if you let me listen to Slipknot. I've never done this with a stream before where I had headphones in, but I always wanted to. Yeah, dude, that's my shit right there. I mean, it's old as fuck, and I know we've all played it out, but... yeah. Already. Hold on. when he said, "Here comes the pain." I'm like nerding the fuck out. I'm just having so much fun right now, dude. This is a great idea. Even when I get hit, I like it if I'm listening to Slipknot. Get you on some Corey Taylor shit. I got fucked up. Too into the moment.
I'm coming to you.
This is insane, dude. Playing this as Slipknot is better than sex. Like, honestly, I'm having more fun right now. My adrenaline's like pumping. Fuck, I love Slipknot.
You're moving a bit slow.
Like, even if I don't get her this time, I'll get her next time.
Brother, get up, brother.
I had some up and downs. Yeah, hold on. That was so fun, dude. There we go. I can do it to that. Alright. I'll do this to Custard. Fuck. I zigged when I should have zagged. help, I have my favorite lines.
Okay, brother.
I just want to go at him so hard, but I don't have the patience to fucking sit there and gauge all the attack. I blame this song. It is not the best song. I'm gonna get him. I'm just not being patient enough. I want to just do it. I've been fighting this person for days, so at least I want to have fun. Yeah, give me 1 sec. I'm just... Because, like, they say you don't use your resurrection stone unless they're at 30% health. So that's the idea. Get them down to 30, and then die. That's what I was trying to do this whole time. Stupid arcade. Come on. I'm listening to prosthetics now. It's making me a little more patient because it's a slower song. Fucking change to these blades, man. He's like, I'm hiding. Fuck, I'm doing bad. I can't even dodge that. He gets me anywhere with that. Damn, dude. I know it's a she, but... I love this looking out. Oh, you were so close to getting hit in the face. Oh, dude, we're close. We're close. Oh, no. Dude, no! They were so close to dying! Look at that health bar! Look at it! Dude, I could have breathed on them. And they would have died. Ironically, Corey's going, damn it, man, I knew it was a mistake. No shit. Thanks for making me feel bad about it. Ugh. Alright, hold on one sec. So you can try to go so hard when you're playing with a broken controller. You can only go so hard with a broken controller. I'm in hell. I am in hell. I was even closer to killing him. I couldn't access my chains. Usually that's how you do it. I kept doing that. It wasn't doing it. See, the annoying thing about the axe is if you throw it, you won't be able to switch back to it. Alright, this time. Fuck it. I mean, once we kill her, it's over. All I have is Assassin's Creed and Monster Hunter, and y'all ain't want to see that shit. I mean, you'll probably watch it because you're nice, but I don't want it to end. Maybe I'm sabotaging myself because I don't want it to be over. I would like this fight. This could be eternity for me. Just fighting this bitch. Always almost killing it. Never getting it. This is a cool fight. Fuck you. Oh, no, no, no. Fuck you. Damn it. Hate you sometimes. Damn it, that attack. Okay, bye. I hate that attack. Damn it, I rolled away. Get him. That time you really need your dogs, and they show up. Shit, what are you doing? Kratos, 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 Kratos! 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 Like, Snake! 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 Where are you? Fuck, where are you? Dude. Oh, you're fucking me, dude. Ugh. I had her so close to death. I had her so dead. One day I'll learn that it should do that pretty early on. And I'll stop not realizing that. Fuck! Every time. Every single time she goes for that, she gets it. got a single up there. I hate that attack. Dude. At least it doesn't hurt you, it only hurts your rage meter. I never realized that. I think we're gonna kill her this time, dude. I think we're gonna do it this time.
Everything okay back there? I felt that one.
We got her this time, we got her this time. Yeah, we got it this time. Bitch, I'm back.
You'll be okay.
Yeah? What's that shit you're talking? What's that shit you're talking? Bye! Fuck it. Oh, something in my throat. Ugh.
You have saved the Valkyries.
Ugh.
Sigrun, how did this happen?
It's a hell of a cough.
Is that you? You have been freed. But
Freedom comes at a price, milady.
you speak truly. Countless winters we served the All-Father. But only through his union to the Queen did we ever taste some measure of freedom.
But aren't you the queen?
There has only been one Queen of the Valkyries, the goddess Freya. When Odin severed her wings, I served in her absence, but it wasn't enough for the All-Father. He used an archaic piece of magic, corrupting my sisters. I tried to
Man,
contain
that was
the
a
damage
trip.
by imprisoning them in places where they could cause no harm, but soon I lost myself as well.
Ended the
Sigrun,
dead
I'm
memories.
sorry for being so worthless.
Ironic.
I could have done something, or tried at the very least. What will you do now?
I must reunite with my sisters. Together we can restore balance to the realms. You
If
have
it's
the
restored balance to your
eternal
ass.
blessings of the Valkyries.
Very well done.
Feels good. I just want to like throw it down and do a moonwalk. Throw it straight down
We did it, I suppose.
so they can see which way they're going.
It's difficult to be happy about anything when you're a reanimated head. I'm grateful we were able to set the Valkyries free. But so much of this could have been avoided, if only...
You said it yourself, Head. It does not matter anymore. The past is the past.
Well, that's awfully cheerful coming from you.
I am in a good mood.
I'm in a good mood.
Use of this.
Your dad's a wee bit single-minded, isn't he, lad?
Definitely.
I've seen that him have sex with like 3 women and he wasn't in a good mood. So for him to be like, I'm in a good mood, I'm just like, really? I'm scared. Well, that's kind of it, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, that's why it's so sad. I mean, there is still the trials. But I did trial like 1 through 5 and got to her, so why is there trial 1 now? Oh, because I really suck at avoid taking damage. So I did all the other trials. It's not like 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. It's like, there's 5 of them. This is the one that I see no trouble with. Yeah, so let's go do that. Because I'm pumped now. I just killed a Queen of Valkyries. I don't want to just like go to bed. Given that was on easy, but still that was super hard. So for the sake of streaming, I never would have done that shit if I was just playing for me, but I'm the kind of guy that only buys one game a year, and I just master it when I'm not streaming. So everything is a tad bit dumbed down for streaming purposes. And I'm okay with that, because it means I get to play more games, and I get to play for people, and they enjoy it, so it's awesome. And we should not be here. Or should we? No. Maybe? No. Definitely no.
You are a god of war now.
I see what you did there. I have it where it reads the comments over the TV in robot voice, but I keep my TV down so I don't hear my like weird feedback, you know. So sometimes I catch a comment, sometimes I miss them. If there's a bunch of comments, I'll go ahead and turn comments on, but it minimizes the screen. This isn't just like, hey, let's go do this stupid thing. This is hard, dude. This is as hard as what we just did. And I'm doing it all wrong. There. Like, not getting hit. Because, like, it's all good when it's, like, normal enemies. Or even abnormal enemies.
So
but witches
Freya
are different.
Is the Valkyrie Queen? She never told us. You never told us.
Explain yourself, Head. Or are you bewitched again?
Not at all. Freya was Queen of the Valkyries at one point. Part of her marriage dowry included overseeing the Valkyries themselves. As a powerful Vanir goddess, they revered her. I never knew how much until now.
We got a little extra dialogue there. That hadn't happened in a while. Kind of feel like we're in purgatory. I fucked up and beat the game too quick. So all dialogue stopped. Unless absolutely necessary, which sucks because that's what makes this game so good, is that anything you do, anywhere you go, there's dialogue. I mean, there's 3 of you, so somebody always has something to say about something. And then somebody else always responds to that because that would be rude not to, right? And Kratos is usually not the one that responds because he's Kratos. And the head usually is the one that responds because he is literally a head. He doesn't have much else to do but talk. But I love it. It was perfect.
There's another thing I must
How do you have 3 characters but only have 2 characters? Make one a head attached to one of the characters' asses.
Tell us then.
Problem solved. That is fucking genius, dude.
What
Leonardo
did
da
you
Vinci
tell her?
would be like,
Little I know about where Odin may have kept her Valkyrie wings.
Michelangelo would be like, I wish I thought
Claiming
of
her
that.
warrior spirit.
Seriously,
I'm
these
afraid
people
the
wrote
cycle of
books,
vengeance
people.
May not be so easily broken.
They could literally be envious and be like, I never thought of that. And I'm super smart. Yeah, it's really cool when you put it that way, right? At first I was like, at least Kratos is open-minded. Because not every man will be completely comfortable having another man's head attached to his ass cheek. That says a lot about Kratos, because you know he likes ladies. But he's secure. He's secure, dude. Oh, no. We're done with that. Alright, where are we going?
This way.
Oh,
We'll save
thank you,
time.
child of mine. I'm an old man, I just need guidance. Otherwise I'd die in Walmart.
Did you forget the shortcut?
Go get some beats or some shit, and I would never come back again. Sorry if I got a little too into that. Having Slipknot playing really intensified things. I just want to scrape at the TV and be like, "Fuck." I swear it just like triggers my adrenaline. Which is funny because Deftones Adrenaline, their second LP, that was like literally my adrenaline kick when I was growing up. But when you listen to the same thing every day for 30 years or 20 years or whatever, yeah, kind of burn out on it. Especially when most of the lyrics are gibberish. Because he hadn't really reached his writing peak yet. The band was awesome. And the vocals were awesome. They just didn't mean much. Like, I swear his first two albums, Deftones' first two albums was all about being bored. And wanting to go far away. And it's like, it's one thing when it's like one chorus, it's another thing if it's like 6 out of 12 of your choruses. It's like, I get it, you're bored. It's the 90s. That's natural.
Be ready, boy.
I am.
You're supposed to say that. Alright, so we can hit once.
Brother, on your left.
And we have to fight people who want to vanish into thin air. And we hit once. And we already got it.
Why can't we do this?
Yeah.
Some better gear out?
Okay, we're gonna have to play a little bit more carefully. And maybe more boringly. We just... The best offense is a strong defense. The best offense is a strong defense. The best offense is a strong defense. Yeah, I think I made myself
Again.
believe it.
Why not?
And there's nobody to attack. So they just want to win. That was not a total waste. Yeah, that power is going to really come in handy here. So I use that throw to them. Werewolves. Yay, hit number 7. I can do this if I focus. It's just people sneaking up behind me. That's the thing that's going to fuck you up. This is why I switched to easy mode. If it was easy mode, that would have took maybe 20% myself. I mean, if it was even more. I want to put on a good show. I'm not here to be the best of the best of the best. If I ever do that, it's going to be because I want $50,000 to go and I saved it. It's alive. You just have to work with me. So I do this after an hour shift. I come over just get on. If I ever fell down press. Good. Where'd he come from? Warrior big. And we lost.
I know this is training.
It's okay,
But it still
I really
hurts.
understand. That move and I, we have like a weird villain bromance. Because I'm always gonna charge in, and you're always gonna be like, Radius blessed. And it's kinda like Alucard and, what was the other guy's name? Alexander. The, like, Christian version of Dracula. Like total Boondock Saints wannabe. But like they had like a weird level.
One more time.
Like
Okay, I'm ready.
they lived to fight each other.
Brother!
And me and that dude, we have a, cause he'll do that attack and I'll rush and know he knows I'm gonna do it.
Think we
Alright,
can
that
beat
time
him?
was boo-boo.
Or do we need better gear?
Hold on. Well, we already won. It's just a victory lap. Like, we killed everybody.
We go again.
Everybody's
Sir.
dead. There's nobody left. It's just this chunk. Not good. You have to fight 20 people. Just get murdered. Can't get hit with lights. See, I already got hit right
I
there.
feel like maybe we'll be
Projectile.
better. Later.
The problem is that I'm playing to win. Matter of fact, I'll tell you right now, one big boo-boo. Big boo-boo. This kid needs to be sniper. We're not fighting a Valkyrie, you know what I mean? And honestly, I don't need vitality that much. Like, everything I have right now is built for vitality. Like, vitality is not the issue, because the idea is to not ever get hit once. And, matter of fact, these attacks aren't really fit for this. I need something with, like, radius. But I ain't giving that one up, because that one's actually pretty good. Let's give this one up. There we go. First one I got in the game that mattered. Just saying, maybe defense, strength, runic would be more helpful. Wait, hold on. I mean, honestly, strength cooldown all the way. For this kind of thing. And that is the 3 I'm really going for, so let's just stick with that. And one thing I do want to trade that out, because that's just to fight one person. I need something that's going to fight everybody. Like that. But something that didn't take 71 seconds. Like that. I gotta do that every 20. Wait. They're like, wait, this isn't even my final form. Okay, now it looks pretty dope. When you put it like that. So why can't I choose it? Seriously, why can't? What's going on? Now the X button's broken? Is that what you're telling me? For real though? I'm so confused. Is my X broken? No. No way. Let's just fight. My brain's like, does not compute. I can't take any more. Oh my god, I'm playing with a broken controller. When you're not even started yet, it's a horrible feeling.
Once more.
Let's do it.
So, long story short, I'm gonna go get a new controller tomorrow. Yay.
We lost again?
And we lost that
I
card.
don't know.
Man, those
Can we do this?
projectiles are a bitch.
Again.
This is the only part of the game that makes me feel like I'm playing Doom. Because they remind me of the imps. I hate you.
Okay. What are we doing wrong?
I can tell you what we're doing wrong. We're getting hit by the goddamn projectiles. way I see it, I can only drop the GD bombs so many times and still go up. I spent one of them on that. Call me crazy, but there's a method to my madness. Yeah, none of that shit. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, you died. So it's a really good attack if you're not really far away. I am werewolves. But it's season 1, so they're super pushovers. I switched to medium difficulty, so this means something. But I just want to achieve. I believe I can achieve. Balls, I was hoping I could freeze time and we lost.
Why can't we do this?
Because it's a bullshit ass thing. You can't get hit once, and they're gonna get increasingly harder.
We go again.
Sir.
Fuck it, we beat the game. We killed everybody. Let that be known. Like, we did every favor. The only thing we didn't do is every treasure map. Because treasure maps are weird in this game. They're like, we know you're gonna go to Google, so we're not gonna try to spell it out for you, just go to Google. And I'm like, no. I mean, I would, if you didn't be like, so blatant about how little of a fuck you give.
Did you
Like,
kill all the ravens?
I tip my hat to anybody that solved every treasure hunt easily without resorting to going to Google. Because I know you're out there. Like, somewhere out there, somebody is like, yeah, dude, I just breezed straight through that shit.
But it still hurts.
Damn it! When did we get hit? Hold on. It's like playing pool. I can do really good for a while. I have to balance my alcohol limit. Right now, I think I need a little more. I think that's about the correct amount that I need. Let's do this.
Once more.
Let's do it.
This time I'm gonna be like smart and shit. That didn't sound stupid as fuck. But like, less die, more living. Fuck, part 2's still not working quite right. Like, there's still times we go to press it and it doesn't react. And it's frustrating as fuck. Because it's super important. I only have 4 actual moves. And everything else is just button mashing at them. Which works. Wonders. Those, like, for that weapon, those are my 2 moves.
More creatures.
For the axe, I have something where I throw the axe and something where it calls like a tidal wave of destruction. The tidal wave of destruction never really seems to work. See, this would be it. No, not quite. Because it doesn't fucking work. Maybe it just takes super long to overcome. Oh, they got me with the goddamn fucking...
Or do we need better gear?
I'm frustrated. Everybody has a projectile attack, so what do I do when there's 5 people and I can't get hit once?
Again.
Why not?
That was the move, you know. One day I'll be able to do it, and that day will be awesome. Seriously, what the fuck R2? See, that moves works fine. Like, if I want to do the R2 for that, it works. If I want to do the R2 for the axe, it won't. I mean, there's a cooldown phase, but all my cooldowns are 30 seconds. So it should work. Damn, I fucked him up, didn't I? Still though, what the fuck? Oh, it's not the button. That happened. That was all R2. Now's the time for wolves. Make sure nobody fucking shoots a projectile at me. Hey, I saw that. I literally just said, do not shoot a projectile at me. First thing you fucking did, shot a projectile at me. I remember that shit, homie.
I feel like maybe we'll be better at this.
Fuck! Alright. New plan. Fuck this attack. That one, I haven't even done that one yet. Oh, maybe I did and I was waiting for the waves of... Alright, well now I'm gonna go fully backwards and say, okay, let's do that one then. So I thought that's the one I was using.
One more time.
Okay, I'm ready.
Glad you are.
Jordan, behind you, brother!
Almost there.
What the fuck? How did I get hit? Well, at least we killed the Valkyrie. What can I say?
We go again.
Just a bitch. I really don't like this whole you can't get hit once thing. On the game where everybody is a fucking projectile. See, I already got hit by one. It was the first enemy out of the gate. I think since we already beat the game and we killed everybody that mattered, we're awesome. I think it's time.
Once more.
Maybe I'll switch over to Monster Hunter. Cause I want to do Assassin's Creed, but that's like the #1 game that makes me fall asleep playing it. Cause it's cool and stuff. It's fun to play, it's interesting to watch, it gets a bunch of views. There's nothing wrong with it per se. Like, yeah, Monster Hunter doesn't necessarily have the story. It's a lot of like, yay, you killed that monster you tried to kill, now kill them 12 more times to get the whole outfit and the weapon set. And you have to be a certain kind of person to do that and be okay with it. And I am that kind of person. Like, I'm made for that. I will do that. Do I want to stream it? Do you want to stream me grinding? Because like last time when I bought it, I only got like 6 views every time I played it. But like killing just because I can't not get hit doesn't mean I'm not a good fighter. And like seeing me slaughter up a bunch of dinosaurs, that'd be cool, right? Right? Or do you just want to see me do hardcore parkour and just jump around rooftops? Cause I mean, I can do that too. But we did it. We killed the Valkyrie. Woo! Now let's go kill other shit in other games. Yeah? The problem is like, I don't have, I fucked up. I should just, alright, here's my science. I'm telling you and I'm telling me too. Alright, so I went to GameStop and they had Valkyrie, not Valkyrie, it's just bored in my brain.
I wish Mom were here.
Shut up, you. They had Vampire, used. And I could get it for like $50 instead of 65 or whatever. And I was like, alright, let's get that. And I started having second thoughts while they were looking for it, and then they couldn't find it. So I decided, okay, the two games I really enjoyed streaming in January that I had to sell because I was just really worried about rent and eating were like Monster Hunter World and Assassin's Creed Origins. Assassin's Creed Origins got so many views that I felt offended. Because it's not that it's a bad game, it's just that like Super Hot is an indie game and it is good, and I did the entire game in one video. That should be my prime video. That should be the one that has like 1,000 views. And it has like 10% of my average view per video. And yet I can like play Assassin's Creed Origins and feel like it's lacking and get 80 views. And it's just like, that's kind of an insult to the games I did like. And I'm not saying don't watch, I'm just saying, like, if I think one video game is a 7 and another video game is a 10, and the 10 only gets 50 views, but the 7 gets like 400 views, it does kind of make me be like, what the fuck? And that's kind of how I feel about Monster Hunter World. That game is exclusive to Japan. So it's like
Sure,
Dark...
there's a lot to see here.
Shut up, kid. It's like Dark Souls of Japan, and every time you went anywhere, you had to wait 2 minutes for the screen to load, and you could never play with anybody outside Japan. But it was the shit, and people put up with all that shit because it was the shit. And now it's like worldwide, and anybody can play with each other, and there's no more waiting between loading screens. Problem is, there really isn't much of a story. But there's cats, and I love women, so I know what they love, and they love cats, or they hate them. There's not really like a gray area.
It's
They either
not
like
just a view
really
issue.
love
The Thomas
cats.
Love you play is a tough one.
Sorry, I zoned. My bad. I gotta. Vodka. What can I say?
Again.
Why not?
All I'm saying is, I kind of want to take him back and just get Vampire, because Vampire is a 72 on Metacritic. A lot of people felt like it was kind of shitty, but the story was cool. A lot of people felt like the premise was cool, but it basically played out like The Purge, where it's like, yeah, you started off on a good idea, but you didn't follow through. That's why I ended up getting Assassin's Creed Origins, and plus, like, I sold them without wanting to, so I felt a little raped in
I
that
know this is
regard.
training, but it still hurts.
You know, like, it's like, I enjoy playing for people, so if I enjoy playing something for people, and I have to sell it to literally eat, I'm gonna feel a little raw about it. So, like, buying them back was, like, for me. But now that I have them, I'm like, honestly, I would have been better with Vampire. Like, it's a 72 on Metacritic, but it's an 82 if I'm doing it. Because I'm adding my extra little bit of shit. And you're like, honestly, I got more out of it with Brandon than I did if I played it myself, you know?
One more time.
Okay. I'm
One
ready.
more time, and I mean it. The problem with Assassin's Creed is I don't like the map. Like, I tried streaming it last night, and albeit I was inebriated, but like, I just could not get the map down. It didn't even have an opening movie, I've been playing video games since Atari. Every video game has a fucking opening movie. Don't insult me. Like, if I paid 65 bucks because it's day one, that, like, you, dude, every game needs an opening movie. If you don't give me an opening movie, I'm gonna be mad. I paid, like, cash money for the shit. Actually, this is giving me a rage of me to actually do this. Just thinking about this is doing it. Forget. I mean, it's a sensitive issue. I have feels and stuff. Don't tell anybody, but I'm a human being. I know, crazy. Crazy talk. But fuck you, that's why. Why is everybody convinced that shooting a projectile at me is the way to go? Have I ever mentioned how bad you suck? No? Man, sit down, because have I a story to tell? I'm sorry, that's the only time I know nobody's gonna snipe attack my ass. I really fucking hate you, from the core of my soul. Wolves make me feel happy. Damn it! This is the opposite of happy.
Or do we need better gear?
Hey, you know, it'd be a really cool idea if we said, hey, I've completely, like, fucked this game up. Let's just move on. Let's just move on. How about you make me a Monster Hunter? Cause, like, they added a bunch of new monsters, and it doesn't have story, but it has multiplayer. And I paid 30 bucks for 3 months, so I could get multiplayer
sure is a lot to see
just for Monster Hunter. So like there'll be all kind of crazy ass fucking Chinese and Japanese people helping me.
Okay with me.
All right, let's do it. That's the best part of Monster Hunter World, is that like there's a nameless army. It's like for people that like Anonymous but just feel like it's too anonymous, there's Monster Hunter World. Cause like they're basically anonymous, but you can at least know their gamer tag. Like they don't even speak your language. That doesn't matter. They speak that universal truth that you're my ally, they need to die. Period. And I've only seen it in Souls games. But like honestly, most people in Souls games are American, so or European of English.
I wish Mom were here.
Where they speak English. So like in Souls games, mostly the people you play with will speak English, but since Monster Hunter World is a Japanese exclusive, most of the people that save your fucking life don't know what you're saying, but they're just like so good at it. They just like swoop in, they're like bam bam, and they're dead. Bye. You know, like, and it's just mind blowing. I paid 30 bucks just to have them join the game, on top of the 40 bucks for the game. So, over Assassin's... Like, I'm afraid if I stream Assassin's Creed, I'm just gonna
There
get
sure is a lot
bored,
to see here.
to be honest. At least with Monster World... Pardon me. At least with Monster Hunter World, it's a challenge. It's grinding. Mostly grinding. But a challenge. And every time I kill the bad guy, I feel like I earned it. Like, I don't ever feel like it was handed to me by any stretch of the imagination. There's no difficulty setting. I'm just scared, because like, if every video I've ever streamed, the one I got the least amount of response on was Monster Hunter World. And I feel like it's because it was Japanese exclusive. So people were like, what the fuck's that? Maybe it's not the most marketable name. Like, you could probably think of something craftier than Monster Hunter. But if you can get the trademark to Monster Hunter, I would completely understand why he does it.
Nah.
That kid pretty much summed it all up. Alright, well, we're done here. I mean, there's no more God of War left for me. This one fucking mission, who gives a fuck, really? I mean, let's be real. It's like, you're like me. Now you give a fuck. Because I said I wasn't gonna do it. And there's psychology. But no, seriously, it's not even worth making another episode about. It's just get armor to kill the last Valkyrie that I already killed. Let's be real about it. Alright, well.
Are we lost?
Yeah, kid, we're lost. Until the sequel comes out. I hope we find our way. Last time I enjoyed a game this much, it was called Silent Hill 2. And I've played about 300 games since then. Reminds me a lot of my love life. But, like, if you're like, should I buy this game? Yes. If you're like, should I play this game? I'm like, yes. Should I, like, pay for the pre-order? I'm like, shut up and take my money. This game is pretty fucking
Now where do we
cool.
go from here?
Definitely go get this. I got, like, usually I sum my shit up. I was like, why do comics always get summed up in 10 volumes? Is that like some kind of Illuminati shit? Where they're like, oh, so you're a comic maker, Well, I just want to let you know, you have to sum it up in 10 volumes, because that's just what we do here. Because, like, Preacher, Sandman, Why the Last Man on Earth, like, all that shit was summed up in 10 volumes. And if you go to, like, Barnes & Noble or some shit, there will be 10, they have 1 through 10, you know? So it's almost like some kind of weird conspiracy. I get these guys want to be like Michael Myers or Freddy Krueger. They want to go like 12, 13, 14 installments, but they never do a reboot to make it go further. And that is why people respect it. Is because, like, even the most respectable franchises have multiple reboots. Not 1, not 2. We're talking like 3 or 4 reboots. At least 2. At least 2. I mean, X-Men. I mean, do you really want me to call them out? Because I will. I don't have much else to do. But, like, even Jane Silent Bob's about to do a reboot. And there's nothing wrong with Jane Silent Bob. It's like, for what it is, it's perfect.
There sure is a lot to see here.
We go again.
Sir,
Like I said though, I'm gonna miss the fuck out of this game, but part 2 should be coming out. The hype is real.
not yet.
People are flipping out waiting for that shit. This game kind of sold itself like Avengers, the new movie. Where it's like, yeah, we're gonna do like 1 or 2 a year per each other. Instead of the like wait and make them
I feel like
count.
maybe we'll be better at that. Later.
I feel like that's how it is with this. They probably just made the whole game and they're just tweaking the second one. They want to see what
Once
people
more.
liked and didn't like from this one. But they probably just made it as one full game. Because when they God of War come out of the game 12 years later and people still care. So they knew they had time.
We lost again?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
dude, fuck this shit.
Can
Come
we
on,
do
please
this?
go play a different game now. I dominated this one, but this is dominating me and I don't need to take it. I don't have to. I break up with you. God of War 4, you're my ex-girlfriend. I really want to go into explicit detail of metaphors, but I'm like, yeah, no, that's probably not good. Just saying, I beat you. Bye. Keep your last fucking stupid ass challenge. Said no one ever. Come on, let's do this shit.
Again.
Why not?
Do this. I believe.
A lot of drama around here.
We just have to really pace ourselves. Crazy grandpa pacing.
Not ready.
If you get hit, you lose. Seems a bit retarded. Dude, I can't even throw it like strong attack. I hate this whole like sometimes R2 works, sometimes it doesn't thing. Like I absolutely need a new controller. The Rocket trying to kill the Valkyrie Queen.
Ready, father?
I feel like it's a good time to slow everything. Really? Yeah, I'm done. I don't need a shit. There's nothing to be gained from it. Unless I'm trying to get 100%. But I never get, I want to be real, I'm a completionist through and through, but I never get 100% platinum on anything. Ever. I get up to like 90 on everything. But it's like, dude, you're not gonna trick me into slaving for no paycheck. I want to have more viewers if I get platinum on everything. If anything, I'll have less viewers because they got bored out of their fucking minds. And just couldn't take it anymore and blew their own brains out or some shit.
One more time.
Just from like sheer boredom. It's great for farming, I guess, but what the fuck does farming mean now? Everybody's dead. Yeah, I'm done. But I do want to play some Monster Hunter World. If for no other reason, do you like cats? I bet you do. There's cats. Yeah? Sold? Okay, I'll see you there in like 15 minutes. Cause I need to like get it all set up and everything. It was a really fun God of War. But I don't think I'll ever play this again. I mean, I'll play the next one, but for this one, I'm pretty sure I'm done. Unless I look up all the treasure hunting things and do a treasure hunt episode. In which case, that might be cool. But it might be really lame too. Because treasure doesn't necessarily come with story. So there's a chance, a strong chance, this is goodbye. They do apparently have a new game plus coming, but I'm like, why don't I just play other games until your sequel comes out and then play the sequel? Yeah? Goodbye, God of War 4. I sincerely love you with all my heart. You're one of my favorite gaming experiences I've ever had. Because I don't even do button mashers. Like, I played the first God of Wars, and they were awesome, but like, button mashing is kind of like being a hooker. And this game, like, is not button mashing. You actually have to, like, put heart into what you do and think about it. And that's how they fixed it. It wasn't a reboot that he's a good guy now. Because he has a kid. It was the fact that now you can't just button mash. You have to actually, like, think about what you're doing. So, I just tip my hat to y'all. To me, this is up there with Silent Hill 2. And Last of Us. Anyway. Definitely go out and buy this. It will make you feel very good. I promise. So catch me in like 15 minutes. I think I'm just gonna jump into where I left off, pretty much halfway through the story of Monster Hunter World. And at this point, there actually is a story, because I went and peeped it a minute ago, and yeah, it's at a good point. If I do Assassin's Creed Origins, I'm just gonna get lost. I mean, if that entertains you, great. But I really want to keep my channel story-based if I can help it. Which is kind of weird saying I'm about to play Monster Hunter World, which really doesn't have much story, but we're at the story point. So it should work. Alright, I'll see you there in like 15. I have to put tags in and all that good jazz. Thanks for watching, and definitely, dude, thank you for 27 episodes. 26. No, 27. Like, just this one game probably generated 3,000 views. Maybe 2,000. But still, like, damn. For me, damn. Thank y'all. I'll see you all in about 15 minutes for those that can't sleep. But as it can, I wish you sweetest of dreams. And thank you. And I guess for people across the country and it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon for you, I hope you go have fun for a few hours, you know? Anyway, see y'all soon. Thank you for making this game even better than it already is.